What's up guys, and welcome back to the video. In today's video, we have some major alerting news right now that could be pushing the Bitcoin price all the way down to $72,000 in the immediate short term. Yes, I want to talk about this right here because April end options are in fact expiring and the max pain price is $72,000. Around 8.5 billion are expiring in just a few hours time. What does this mean for the Bitcoin price? We're going to talk about that in today's video. We're going to talk about earnings report. We're going to talk about Trump. We're going to talk about funding rates. We're going to talk about liquidation levels as well. And of course, about my trade. So guys, as always, sit back, relax, and get ready for the video. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And thank you for joining me once again. As always, I really do appreciate you watching every single one of my videos. If you can drop a like down below on today's video, it takes approximately 3 seconds, 2.5 if you're quick, and it really does help out the channel. And to give back to you watching at home, every single Monday I'm doing a giveaway of $100. So comment down below, I'll choose a random video throughout the week and the winner will be announced on Monday. As always guys, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a guy called Jack in his room making videos about crypto. If you're in the UK, USA or UAE, please do not watch or engage with my content. Let's get into the charts and see what is going on, because we are still very much in this range right here, potentially in a rising wedge formation, which is of course bearish. As you know, the target will be towards the downside. And if we take a look at the measured move for this target, potentially where Bitcoin will drop, we can see the price is around $66,000. Of course, there are some bulls still in the comment section. Yesterday's video, there were a lot of bulls in the comment section. So let me know down below if you're a bull or a bear. What do you think is going to happen to Bitcoin? Do you think we're going to push upwards to 84, 86,000? A lot of people are saying that. Or do you think we're going to break down to the low 70s? Well, as I said in the intro, I want to talk about this, guys, because this is going to have a really serious effect on Bitcoin in the next few hours, because there is around 8.5 billion of these options expiring at around 12 noon Dubai time or 8 a.m. UTC time. And of course, the max pain price is $72,000. So if the Bitcoin price reaches $72,000, it will be the max pain, and these options contracts traders, they'll get nothing. So do I think the Bitcoin price is going to dump down to 72,000 in the next few hours? No, I do not think that is possible. However, it could form a little bit of a magnet drawing the price down, combined with this, in fact, rising wedge right here. And of course, it could draw the Bitcoin price down. As you know, I am in my trade right here over on Ubit, and I'm currently negative $3,000 in a loss. However, I did enter the trade around about here at around $76,400, and then I went ahead and added more to my trade up here at around $79,300. So I still think that this trade can be pretty good in my opinion, and I am holding on to it. If we do see levels going a little bit higher, I may increase my margin, maybe push my liquidation price up just a little bit, and I do still think this trade will work out in my opinion. I think it's going to be really, really good. We have a lot of bearish things coming. Again, we have this coming right here, the options expiring in just a few hours. That will cause a lot of pressure. We also have the earnings reports coming next week as well, guys. Just remember, on Wednesday and Thursday, these are the major days right here. We can see after close on Wednesday, we've got Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, Google. These will be the earning reports. And then the next day right here, we've got Apple as well, and some other major ones. So next week is going to be very, very volatile. The FOMC meeting as well. It's going to be very, very volatile next week. And of course, we've got things like this happening in geopolitics. Trump has sent Witkoff and Kushner to Pakistan for further Iran talks. Last time when JD Vance went, it was not successful. I'm not sure about if these guys are going to be able to have any successful talks. However, this also could have a major effect on the market. That's why I'm sure. I think there's a lot of things coming. And again, I've told you in previous videos, my bear market price target for the Bitcoin price is approximately in this range right here. We can see if we pull up the 200, the 250, the 300, the 350 moving averages somewhere in this range, I believe the Bitcoin price is going to go in the next 6 to 9 months, guys. I really do believe it. If we take a look back at previous bear markets, we were always within this range right here, always within this range right here. And I really don't think there is any reason for history to change again in the future. Of course, Bitcoin's returns diminish over time. That's why we had 20K here, we had 70K here, we had 120K here. Of course, the returns, if you take a look from 20K to 70K and then 70K to 125K, the returns are diminishing. And of course, we will in fact see a lot higher bottom for Bitcoin than we did previously. Someone in the comment section last video said that Bitcoin bottoms at the previous high, and I commented back, I replied to it saying that it's not true, because previously the high was right here. We can see exactly right here at $19,800, and again Bitcoin went down to $15,000, so that is completely invalidated. If we have a high right here at 19, it should have bottomed exactly right here. It didn't. It went below and went all the way down to the 350 moving average, which would put exactly at around $46,000 for Bitcoin this time, worst case scenario. So if you did want to go ahead and trade, again, I told you I'm long on Bitcoin long term. I've got my spot holdings, and if the Bitcoin price goes up, I'm perfectly comfortable, I'm perfectly happy because of my spot holdings. The way I've set it up, I'm okay. However, if the price goes down, I want a way to be able to make money as well, simply because I want to hedge my bets. If the price goes up, I have my spot. If the price goes down, I have my short position open. And if this short position gets liquidated or closes, yes, it's a big short position, 360,000 US dollars, I will open another one. I want to get a good short position into the bear market. So when the bear market is here and we are somewhere near the bottom, I can close this trade, take my profit, hopefully hundreds of thousands of dollars of profit. I can take my profit from this short position and put it into Bitcoin spot position and then ride this wave up into the bull market. That is my plan. If you also want to have some kind of similar plan like this as well, there is a link for Ubit down below. If you deposit $100, guys, leave it 1 day in the exchange, you're going to get another $100 to go ahead and trade with. So I really do think it's a good offer. The link for Ubit is in fact down below. So now let's take a look at some of the funding rates, because the funding is in fact still negative, and it's actually very, very heavy negative. Also, if we take a look at that, since around late March, early April, it flipped negative, and now we are still continuing to see negative funding. We are also seeing the short positions growing. I'm on the 30-day scale right there, or time frame, and we can see there is, as of yesterday, we were talking about this, around 3.77 billion of long leverage, and right here around 1.58 of long leverage, of short leverage, sorry. The short leverage is slowly growing. Of course, it's natural. As the Bitcoin price climbs, the short leverage will slowly grow. And again, if we take a look at the liquidation heat map, we can see right here around 78,600 or 78,500. That's where we are going to start to get a big amount of liquidations. And again, down here, the price is around 72,000, which would put it exactly on this max pain level right there. Again, I don't think the Bitcoin price is just going to dump down to around 72,000. I don't think it's going to happen, honestly, guys. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Of course, if you can take 2.5 seconds to drop a like as well, it'll be greatly appreciated. And I would love to know your opinion down below. Do you think the Bitcoin price is going to dump? Are we going to follow this pattern right here, this rising wedge formation, and dump all the way down to the $66,000 price target? Are we going to get rejected once again from here? In my opinion, most likely yes. I mean, if we take a look at the, let's bring up the VRVP. Let's bring this up and let's take a look at the daily chart, for example. And again, we can see there is a bit of a gap, honestly, and this is actually reasonably bullish, to be honest. There is a little bit of a gap from here, really up until around 82, maybe even 84,000, to be honest. So that's actually reasonably bullish for Bitcoin. That there's not really so much interest in this range right here. It's pretty low, to be honest. Again, I am perfectly okay if the Bitcoin price pumps up to 84, 85K, and then we see a dump down. Honestly, it's probably most likely what will happen. The market likes to move to liquidate the most amount of people. And of course, if we pump up and then dump down, it's going to liquidate way more people than just dumping down from here. However, unfortunately, as I said in yesterday's video, I do not have a crystal ball. I cannot just shake it and tell you guys where exactly the Bitcoin price would go. If I could, I would immediately be telling you, and I would immediately be trading that myself. All I can do is go off past information which I have and try to put that into current time. times. I do also have bots. If you do want to copy my bots, I have grid bots, futures grid bots. You can go to copymybots.io and you can earn while you sleep. I'm running these bots with my own money right here. And you can see a grid bot basically tries to buy low and sells high completely automatically. So if you don't want to have these big trades open and be tracking the market, tracking the earnings report and tracking everything like that, you can just simply go ahead to copymybots.io and go ahead and see some of the results right here. I'm working with Pionex on this to have these futures grid bots. And I have things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and also I have, for example, oil, gold, silver, and other things as well. All the questions and answers can be revealed right here if you were interested, and that's copymybots.io. So I am having my bots open. I am also manually trading, manually shorting, and hopefully this bull market or this bear market into bull market, I can make some good profits and rotate that back into my spot positions going into the next bull market. So overall, I think the Bitcoin price is at a very dangerous position right here. Again, we do have a lot of things coming. We've got the earnings reports. We've got the deribit options expiring as well. We have talks in Iran, which could potentially go sour in the next few days. Again, it's weekend, guys. Keep that in mind. It's a Saturday morning at 8:40 a.m. I'm making this video to hopefully update you guys about the situation. It's weekend. The moves can be volatile, and usually we don't see massive moves on the weekend. It will be more going into next week. So I really do appreciate you watching my videos. Again, 2.5 seconds to go ahead and like today's video. Another 2 seconds, maybe 2.5 if you're a little bit slower, to drop a comment down below to go ahead and enter the giveaway on Monday. Just a couple of days now, so you may as well get your entries in. I really appreciate you watching my content. Again, please keep in mind I'm not a financial advisor. Please consult a financial advisor. This is just me sharing my opinion about crypto and about my journey in crypto. And of course, if you're in the UK, USA, or UAE, please do not watch or engage my content. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll probably see you tomorrow in tomorrow morning's video, and I'll catch you in the next one.